Welcome back, everyone, for the next part of Limbus Company. In the last part, we tried to go to K-Cop's nest, but, well, Don had other ideas today. He wanted to interfere with a security breach thing. I mean, somebody got cuffed and the child was crying, and of course, she had to cause trouble, which in turn triggered a taboo, and now everyone is trying to kill us. So yeah, fun, right? Fun. And seeing how they literally have K-Cop's bullets, healing bullets around here, this fight is going to take probably a very long time, since they also have the ability to revive their own guys. Which is great. Really great. It also explains why they have such a huge healing buff every round. I mean, 15 each round? That's quite a lot, right? Especially considering how our only healing ability around here is literally 5 for one person, right? Yeah, 5 for one person each round, and they get 15 for everyone. That's a bit broken, but we can't really say anything about this. They are the healing city of this town, right? Makes sense. It only makes sense. Now, before we head over to the next fight, though, one quick thing. I mean, I already said in the last part. We are going to see 2 more stories today, right? Totally. 2 more stories. Which costs another 40 threads. I might need to farm those thread things after all. Yeah, I might have to do that. Now then, let us see. This is going to be back in LC. Which is going to be very interesting. Okay, I guess she killed somebody over there. At very least it looks like that. Let's see, that's the torso / the part, the top half, the bottom half, and some intestines. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why she slashed them apart, but she literally killed somebody over there. Huh. The child had nothing left. There was too much that she had lost. Her lost right eye, her lost colleagues, her lost workplace, her lost trust, countless of other things flashing together in her mind. The job's done. I'll be heading back. After that short report, the child shoved the transmitter into her pocket. The world within her single lens view. A dead person, separated into 2 halves, succumbed on the cold floor of the back streets, illuminated by an ailment-tainted, blue, flickering, or rather blinking and flickering light. Do you know? The child asked a question to someone who couldn't reply. The child expected nothing as an answer and goes on. When will false work be recognized? No one, not even a common insect, is there to lend an ear to her withered lament. When will I be free of the stigma that binds me to the fallen wing? If there's one thing she hasn't lost, it would be the fact tying her to the old L Corp. Yes, the fact that she once worked for the company where my children reside. Is there a reason why I had to come out alive from that living hell? Is there any place that needed me? Did anybody else survive that sun burial? What was the meaning of those shining nights and sunless days? The child let out a small sigh. There's nothing Faust can know. A tiny breath scattered away before it could fill that small corner of the alley. So that is how Yuri felt. She was trying to find a new purpose, but because of her past, she was stuck. She was free from LC, but she was still stuck in LC because everyone was combining her status, her strength, everything with the old L-Corp, which literally got purged. They're blaming them for the downfall of the wing, even though they had nothing to do with it. I mean, we fulfilled our purpose. There was no reason for us to continue anymore, right? That's literally the only reason Why all the other Elcop branches got collapsed and buried. Because of the whole light pillar stuff. There was no more reason to continue that project if we're already done with our plans. And now everyone who was free from their contracts are labeled as failures. With no other chance of the other wings. This is actually kind of cruel considering how some of them were really happy about accepting the job with Elcorp, right? They were so happy to have an opportunity to join a wing. Never knowing that the wing was actually planning to disappear one day once it served its purpose. It's kind of cruel, right? It is kind of cruel. Oh man. Okay, next up, Mersault. Let's see. Okay, he's swinging around his weapon. Doesn't look nearly as tired as before. It's a good sign. Hey, is that still not done yet? It is in the progress. It'll be complete in about 3 hours. Hey, can you do me another favor? I buy you a drink after this. Place it on the third document stack from the right. This fixer office seems lively at all times. This child's desk in particular was buzzing with voices. When you look at it, it also seems like the source of majorities of keyboard taps. Hello, this is Mersault from Rose Banner Workshop Office. I have a matter to discuss with you. Holding a phone in one hand, he types just as fast with the other. Yes, that is right. As always, we would like our newly developed tool to be tested by Trades Association. He doesn't forget to make notes with a pen from time to time and all that. Holy hell, he's so freaking tired. Mrs. Trades Association 1, I'm writing to you to inquire about our workshop item. The child must be taking care of procedures for putting some new gadgets for development by the workshop on sale. Trades Association, commonly called the Workshop Association, is in charge of evaluating all workshop-made product in the city. Well, they aren't harsh enough to go after small personal inventions, but if you want to sell your items, you have to pass their evaluation and have it registered. Unauthorized distribution is forbidden. Oh, are you done with the call? What did they say? Did it go well? Yes, as I'm told, it is a simple device, so it's currently under the registration process. Great! Good job as always, buddy! There are documents that need to be filled out for additional approval on the top of the second document stack. I told you, you're free to do with them however you want to. He doesn't want to do anything himself. Understood. And he just does it! Come on! You're gonna be stuck here forever! You're gonna be stuck here forever! The child couldn't even turn down favors others asked for him. To be precise, he had no reason to. He was the most competent one in the office, as well as being the quickest to handle work. This child knew this well, and believed that it is only natural for him to do the heavy lifting. For everyone. Huh. Though he worked more frequently indoors than outdoors, he was superior in both types of labor. He's been staying in his workplace for weeks now, traveling between the office and worksite without a single trip to home. Oh, this is tiring. The child let out a tiny sigh, placing a hand on his template. The monitor shows a line of text that says, "The main address does not exist." It's true, not every part of the city is interconnected in a network. It's only natural that there are some clients that can only be reached with a written letter. I will have to write it again. This had put off the estimated time of completion by 2 hours and 12 minutes. The whole contract in a written form. Oh my dear lord. Murmuring to himself, the child picked up the pen. No! Normally, a workshop fixer is like a blacksmith, probably goldsmith, keeping hammer and steel plates closer than pen and paper. But to this child, the line of work seems so different from an ordinary desk job, dealing with mounds of overdue cleric work. Yes, this is Mercer from Rollspan Workshop office. Please state your business. Still, perhaps it's thanks to him shouldering most of the desk work that this workshop can operate smoothly. Seeing how literally anybody else doesn't try to do their work, and giving him extra work. Yeah, if he wasn't around, this place would literally fall apart. Literally! He wouldn't be able to do anything around here. And I have to say, this picture looks great as well. Even though I really love the tired look. Can I actually change it? I can change it! I'm gonna stick with the tired one. Oh, this is great. Wait, can I change this one as well? Yes! Great! Okay, we're going to keep this one, but I'm also going to change that one back to this one. Oh, I love this. I love this feature. Thank you, game. I was really worried about... What's that? Okay, there was an exclamation mark. But it's gone. For a second I thought this was unlocked, but of course not. It's story 454. That's way too far away from us. Weird. Game is weird sometimes. Nevertheless, thank you, game, for allowing me to choose my own picture. Really appreciate it. Now we can keep the pretty pictures around, even if we uptie them, right? Okay, Verboten, 3-5. The confrontation with K-Cop's guard continues. They seem to hardly take a scratch, adding to our fatigue. But don't worry, we are just as tanky as them. We have Dante around, right? Our literal reviver guy. If somebody dies, we can revive them. Sure, we can't heal in between the fights, or in the middle of the fights, but any other damage gets instantly cured, right? Okay then. It's 2 waves again. Only 4 guys. This is perfect. And this is already the new ability, right? It's gonna get charge. For what reason would he need charge? I should have read his passives. I should have probably read his passives. It's fine, we're just going to go for it. And this one as well. Oh, this is going to be a struggle. Let's go for the defense. Can we do anything else? 42 for the defense buff. And this is going to do a lot of damage. 41. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, Mersault is breaking through. Perfect. First hit. Burst the tremor. Down to 16. And he's dead. Instantly. He was instantly dead. Okay. I don't think she was able to break through the defense guys, but that's also alright. I mean, it is literally 20. That's really hard to beat, right? 20 is really hard to beat. Let's go for this twice. Then again, there's no point. It's unopposed. Clash Wind is not gonna work. We're going to get an attack buff in the next round. Inside 3 is coming along. That's perfect. 14 is good enough. 30 is perfect. And of course a little bit of wrath. There we go. Seems like it's winning her clash. That's perfect. Great. Inside 3 has been acquired. Mersault is finishing him off. Are we able to get a stack on that guy? Probably not, right? Oh yes! Yes, we were able to get a stagger. Oh, that's even better. It's just getting better and better. Okay, 22 is good. 19 for even more attack buffs. 22, or should I go for wicked? I guess 22 is gonna be fine. I mean, they're about to die after all. 30 orange, red, and need to prevent the discard. There you go. They're not going to survive it. They're literally not about to survive this. It's too strong. Right now they're just too strong. Look at her go! Look at her go! Oh my god! Oh shoot! She's so strong! If she wants to be, she's so freaking strong. Okay, that's a bit difficult to beat, but she should be able to do so. It's just defense, that's fine. Extra rupture. Defense down is gonna be handy. It's gonna be fine as well. It's also fine. 49. Yeah, everything is fine. Everything is good. It should have no issues breaking through though. Never mind. Force got a hit. That's not good. Oh my god, you even got the stagger on her! How did you get the stagger on my Faust? Huh. Okay. Don't like the look of that. Actually speaking, this is the perfect chance for me to give this one a try. And of course, more rupture? Should I go... Well, it's not a clash, it's defending. I don't really need to go for it if he's just defending. Then 33. 3 hits. Or 3 hits. And this is another clash. Perfect. We might be able to get another strength boost for next round. But first and foremost, our new ego. With paralysis and haste. Because we all love that. And of course, more rapture. There we go. I think the other guy is already dead. Down to 16. Oh. You didn't kill her yet? She's still hanging on 4 HP. 4 freaking HP. I'm even going to use her ego now. Just because. 15. I think the red one is better. Yes, the red one is better. Double light blue. It's a waste to go for the dark blue unless we're actually clashing. Nevertheless, we're going to go for the ego. 3 hits. And that should certainly be enough to finish them all off now, right? Totally. There's no way we're gonna survive this round. I think we missed the coin toss. At the very least, we still were able to hit for 77, so that's good enough. And down. Great job, guys! There we go. Getting really close to next level up. Great. Okay. What's our story over there? HP bullets, 3-6. HP bullets infused with K-Cup Singularity render all damage we inflict on foes to useless. Is us running out of patience? Ah, great! Are they going to fight even more fiercely now? They're probably going to get a bit more impatient, considering how we were supposed to already pass the border by now. We were supposed to already pass the border. They're still trying to stop us. Getting ridiculous over here. Oh my god. Oh, this is just great. Love how he always watches his paper before he slashes again. Okay. Oh no, the HP bullets are coming again. K-Cup Singularity. Any would-be fatal injury was we managed to inflict were healed away with a single shot of those regenerative rounds. It was only a matter of time before the thread by which Heathcliff's patience was hung snapped. I can't take it anymore! Oh god, this has got to be the most pointless fight in the world! Can't you see? True. I told you, entering into conflict with a wing is an exercise in fertility. Or an exercise in fertility. I just didn't know the fertility would hit us right away! The flesh regrows as soon as it is removed. It is difficult to continue on with a combat like this. Really? Art can be rubbish like this, huh? Ryoshi made the most pained expression I've seen from her, begrudgingly swinging her sheet around. I know, right? You want to create art. A corpse as beautiful as it could possibly be, but if the wounds always closes up, what can you do, right? It's like drawing on a paper that constantly removes your lines. Cuts and slashes were mended before even a drop of blood can be spilled from them. It couldn't be a worse battle for Ryoshi to fight. Isn't there anything we can do? HP or Helapoiesis is a cytogenetic technology that allows for the continued repair of damage of lost cell. One dose already lasts considerably long, so imagine what that means for those in the nest who receive constant supplies. To put it simply, you can't reasonably defeat them in combat. Even Force was shaking her head in condemnation, but then... What? Question mark? In the heights of chaos, I have arrived at last. A peals of overwhelming energetic laughter rings through the air. Okay, and what was that about? Not going to say anything about it. Siegfried. Siegfried? A man approached from the outside with tremendous speed. This exceedingly jovial and uncomfortable energetic fella is Siegfried, who appears to have an acquaintance with Vergilus. After a friendly exchange, he rushes at our sinners. Oh great! So you know him! But he still comes after us. Well, at the very least, it doesn't seem like there's no battle though, this is just a book. This is just a conversation. But he's still going after us. A figure approaches us with a terrified force, reminiscing of a frenzied beast. Uh-huh. Hey, what is that thing running at us? ETA is 3 seconds. Manager, your judgment? 3 seconds? I don't know. I'm not sure what to... Vergilus was the only one who showed no surprise. To be more clear, he was more displeased than unsurprised at this apparently expected arrival. Yeah, there you are, K-Corp's superstar. Superstar? A jovial-looking man appears amidst the chaos with an obnoxious laugh. What is okay? Greetings, one and all! You're free to share stories of the heroic feat you are to witness here. But photographs and more will require permission from L-Corp. What? Alas, I must attend the magazine interview in half an hour, so I cannot overlinger. I pray you to understand. I was wondering when you would come. I heard you became a Veggie serving a wing, Siegfried. Veggie? I see your tongue is as sharp as ever, dear fella. I rushed here at once in response to Code Purple, and may think your friends here were the perpetrators, right? Not exactly friends. I hope you understand I have nothing to do with the commotion. In that case, yep, I'm counting on you to give them a spicy lesson. What? What are you two muttering about? Don't boot well. Agreed, from what stone did he come from? Well, it appears that some of you come from a faraway land. Right then, I shall grant you all the privilege of photography for a special occasion. What? He treats us like worshippers on the streets. How dare you? Don? Oh? Don? What's wrong? The man! The man himself! What? You know him? We're in a hurry, so get this done within 1 minute if possible, okay? And keep that clockhead out of this. A prosthetic, is it? Right then. Make it 50 seconds. Okay. Both a skilled fighter and talented performer, I could only watch in awe as he proved himself to be nothing short of a hero. Is he taking a selfie right now? Heathcliff! And my Israel is on the ground! Yasha seems to be fine though. And I see somebody else. Gregor's over there. I don't see anybody else though. Now look here once more. I'm sure our fans will love it. This glider is too damn strong. What did you do just now? Isn't that just cute? One after another, he made short work of the sinners. Vergilus watched the carnage with a pleasant expression. What? Are you seriously enjoying this? About time that they learn what happens if they kick up a ruckus in a nest, thinking that they can get away with it. Dante, you may not remember it at the moment, but at one point you used to be something of a bigwig, so to speak. I was? I just couldn't picture it. Right now I'm just a powerless leader who fumbles in any emergency, constantly being shooed up, spat out and ignored into trash by my sinners. True. They've even started treating me as the team field medic. To think that this miserable manager used to be a respectable leader of many, sometimes in the past, is just unimaginable. I felt a genuine desire to ask the Force for another way to recover my memories. Or maybe ask him, because it seems like he kind of knows us, to some regard at least. However, your memory loss does not wholly excuse all of your faults in your performance as the manager. I'm certain you understand what I mean, right? I thought of the staff at the K-Corp checkpoint. They showed no pity for the family they were about to tear apart, treating it all as nothing more than part of due procedures. Although Dawn got us into trouble when she sprang forth to recite injustice, I just know it would have haunted my sleep for days if we turned a blind eye. And seeing Heathcliff tighten the grip on his weapon to veins as he witnessed the disturbance. If not Dawn, I felt at least one of us would have intervened. We'll be told I didn't do everything in my power to keep Dawn down. Vergilus isn't necessarily wrong when he said the blame rests on me for causing this. Taking back my head might not be the best after all, Vergie. Oh dear, I've got to tell them to put a microphone next time. I take it that you've gotten my point. Hooray! 46.5 seconds! Another day, another heroic tale for justice written. He broke the record? Okay, looks like the curtain has closed. Time to rewind, Dante. Oh, this is gonna hurt so much! It's almost all of them! We healed all of them! We had to heal all of them! At the very least, we get more and more lunacy out of that. So that's... effing Saudi! Yes! The duel's back! That's good! After a chaotic encounter with Siegfried, we met with a couple of familiar faces at the exit, greeting us with the same confidence and comportment. I wonder, are they finally more open-minded with us? I really hope they don't have some kind of weird plans again, because we all know it's not gonna work. We can't even cross a border in peace! It's not gonna work! After 12 worlds of agony, the sinners were all back in one piece. The massacre must have been humbling, because it feels rather strange seeing them this quiet. How's life been, Red Gaze? We have rarely had a chance to meet in recent time. Haven't shown up in the leagues of excellent nest dwellers fixers lately either. Were you unable to read the dozens of invitations that I sent you? Changed my address, and I don't have time to lick top brass boots like you're doing. Okay. I don't know what's happened between those two, but Vergilus is a bit hostile here, right? Seems like it. The difference in disposition between them is rather clear, isn't it, Dante? True. In what way? Simply put, Mr. Siegfried can be described as a pro-wing fixer based on the views he expresses. On the other hand, our guide Vergilus sought independence as a fixer. He believes that a fixer loses sight of their core principle the moment they become subordinate to an influential entity. He is someone who is strict towards those with power, after all. With speaking with force, I saw Don quake and approach Siegfried with shaking hands. She must have been honored to see him, even after being minced meat by his hands mere moments ago. Really? A fan I am! I have collected figure sculptures after you, though I've yet to get my hands on a limited edition. I set my heart on becoming a magnificent fixer such as you! What the hell? Oh, an aspiring fixer! I have little time to spare, but more than enough for an autograph. Is that true? Then would you sign an autograph here? Are you serious? Slow breaths, Dawn. Keep on breathing. Attention. Code purple dismissed. Code purple dismissed. All codes cleared. Elsa, the job is done well. Are you sure about that? I mean, technically speaking, everyone is still alive. We are back to square one, right? Square one. Everyone is back in the starting position. Nothing has been resolved. Nothing has been resolved. You just teach them a lesson. Now then, until next time. Leaping with tremendous force, Siegfried vanished into the air. Although there was a small delay, we did get the traveling permit and they still gave us the permit? Vergilus returned in the bus in the meantime. Or perhaps he only got off knowing that we would run into that Siegfried guy. He looked rather upset as he walked away, but no one else seems to care that much. Woohoo! Well, at very least we have one person around who's happy. Clueless to the surrounding frigidness, Don was as happy as a clam, caressing the sheet of paper autographed by Siegfried. Are you oh, come on! I must be caught in a dream! Manager Esquire! Will you pinch my cheek just once? Oh my god. Just as I was about to give the blissful Dawn a word where we walked out of the border's checkpoint, an armored vehicle stopped before us. Okay. Is that a new foe? Both of them to challenge us right in front of the next checkpoint. This vehicle is from LCC, the clearance department. Following Faust's plain reply, the vehicle doors open. And there we have them! In their usual uniform? That seems to be Limbus, right? Ah, jeez. What took you so long? We had to cycle 3 laps waiting for it to be over. A couple of familiar faces appear out of the car. Effie and Saudi. Even though their outfit had changed, their faces were creased with just as much confidence and poise. Oh, people from the before team, huh? Something about you looks different, I've got to say. That was the disguise we had in order to infiltrate the casino. It was automatically useless though, true. Still got that sharp tongue too, huh? My chest aches a little at the thought of the harmonic cacophony that was our last operation. Saudi, you see the hand of the clock trembling, right? You will make them cry! I was just being playful. Well, you had much room for improvement in regard to skills. I've made up my mind to admit that the LCB department has its own character. In spite of the rough path that we took, it sounds we did leave a positive impression on the two. The before team was supposed to be on site at this hour, wasn't it? The others should be there already. We decided to wait for you because we had useful intel to share. In any case, you care about us, right? Do you have a couple of new fans knee-deep in our charm? You know, something like the sort of food that's cooked from ghastly ingredients, but the end result was a pleasant surprise? Yep, had a lot of that on the battlefield. Miserable to swallow, but somehow memorable. What kind of food have you two been eating? And by the way, what's the intel you are going to share with us? It's about our target's location. It seems another faction has occupied the place already. They're putting in more manpower than usual as a result. I bet there are yet another swarm of gadflies attracted by opportunities. As Otis points out, we weren't new to encounters against group of foes drawn near the Golden Burrows. For our first mission, straggling soldiers from G Corp took shelter in an abandoned facility. In our second, a variety of gangs inhabited the casino. Unfortunately, our opponent this time won't be some grummy no-name like before. We took a peek at the immigration inspect records and found out that N Corp dispatched a legion of employees a week ago. Same destination as ours too. Ooh, from N Corp? Though this wasn't an official disclosed activity, seeing that K Corp has let them pass means they might have made a deal under the table. Which, if it is true that N Corp has sent staff in advance, then the journey won't be a smooth one. I see. I'm worried we might make enemies of several wings as we go on. In the long term, conflicts with Wing will be an unavoidable step in the process, since everyone is after power after all. Judging from the fact that N Corp hasn't made this motion officially known, it could end as a simple conflict of interest. Furthermore, we couldn't discount the possibility that it's not the Golden Burrow they're after. Maybe they're after the abnormalities instead. I mean, there are monsters that they could use, if they have figured out a way to tame them, to some regard at least. Doesn't change that we are convenient pawns for our higher-ups to throw around either way. Oh, right, I heard some morons caused a scene at K-Corp's checkpoint. Did you guys see who they were? Oh, rumors travel with such haste, huh? That was though, Astride Roshinante? Roshinante? Don hunks her head, possibly embarrassed. Perhaps she's finally starting to learn that her reckless actions have precautions. Well, probably not. That, or I'm mistaken, and she's glad that more people know of what she's done. A shame I missed it. That's not kind of the spectacle that you see every day. True. Really, who in their right mind would mess with a wing at the border checkpoint unless they had life to spare? I mean, we kinda do. We have infinite lives as long as I have that power, right, Tante? Don? Please, don't tell me. Come on, we don't have much time. We should get going, right? Ah, dear. Mr. Vergilus is nowhere to be seen again. Oh, him? Well, he went back to the bus first. Oh, what a pity. I didn't want to miss a chance to say hello. Well, we'll leave an impression on him next time. Mark my words. I'm planning to ask him if we can join the team in your stead. Was that the reason that you wanted to meet him? That wasn't entirely a joke. See you at the site then. If you can get there in one piece anyways. True. At this point anything can happen. We might pick up another fight with a gang leader around here. Right? Like that one guy with the car pillars. Anything is possible around here, right? Anything is literally possible around here. Now let me just take a quick peek at the time. It's getting a bit close, but I should be able to squeeze in one more. Maybe. Yeah, one more should be fine. One more should be fine. The deal they struck, 3-9. Returning to the bus, I sense an uneasiness in the air. It looks Vergilus isn't going to let today's incident go unpunished. Buena Sotera, Don. Buena Sotera? Is he going to get punished? Oh, he's super pissed? Of course we have to see it today. Screw that, I can't wait for a week. I have to see that. A pouty Sharon and the cold stare of Vergilus awaits us on the bus. The air was heavy with a sensation of oppression, leaving little room for light-hearted jokes. You're late. Sharon counted to 100, and you still didn't come. Sharon? She seems to be having a few more words ready to be flung in the icy tone, but Vergilus puts a hand on her shoulder and gave her a glance. Verge, Sharon will remember this. Sorry about that. I'll buy you something sweet later. Aww. Sharon sat in the driving seat without further complaints, and Vergilus slowly turns to us. Well, if there was one thing the sinners and I were good at, It'll be sensing immediate danger and making way. Dispersing from the group, we scuttled away into our seats, leaving only Don anxiously standing in the aisles of the bus. Let's hear your excuse, Don. I couldn't turn a blind eye to the weak being persecuted and... No, wrong. My vision couldn't follow what happened in an instant. I have nothing to blink, so it couldn't have been possible for me to miss a moment. And yet... Oh god, is she dead? Is she already dead? When I caught up with the situation... Oh my god! He has a dark aura! You made it really pissed him off now! It really pissed him off! Oh, the first thing that came into my sight was Don, brought to the ground. Shoulder trembled under Vergilus' shoe. I asked for an excuse, not a justification of your view. Oh, this isn't the first time either, Don. You're responsible for 3 separate incidents already. 3 of them? I only remember 2. That's 3 separate times that you jeopardize our work with your deranged behavior. What do you think? Speak. Well, my own action did inconvenience my colleagues. Oh, God! That takes too long! Make it quick! Your shoulder! Don's pain groaned even louder. But no one steps... Who is going to step into this? Let's be serious. Look how pissed he is! No way! Of course, she was being punished for her own actions. But more than anything, it was evident that disturbing this wasn't going to make the situation better. I was asking for your thought. Why do you not understand this? I was speaking only to be interrupted. What you should have said to me at the get-go was an apology, Don. Anything you would add should be an elaboration on how you plan to improve your conduct. But I'm just... They were demanding a specific answer out of me? Don't you know? A company already has the correct answer for its employee. The questions are only asked to see if you can get it right. You're sorely mistaken if you believe the company is sincerely curious about your input. If the company insists so, then I'm sick of this. Ooh! It became even more dark! Oh god! Vergilus kicked on, tossing her to the floor. Oh my! And then gripped her fore by the collar. I'm sure you remember what went down when you joined. Huh? I hope you haven't forgotten the deal we struck that day, Miss Dawn. Vergilus' eye glistened with a much brighter hue of red than usual. Staring directly into them, Don soon gave back a nod without another word. That's all. Back to your seat. Watching someone who usually exudes pride and confidence quickly shift to such a discouraged, crestfallen state didn't exactly make it a pleasant sight. The ordeal that got Don to go silent simply by bringing it up. It makes me wonder what it was about. The same goes for the rest of you. A company isn't a platform for fulfilled, egocentric dreams or preaching big ideas. If you would still go against the term of your employee contract to act unprompt, consider the consequences before you do. You will spend a gruesome period of being unable to escape, not through death, nor through struggles of severance, since nobody can get fired around here. I guess getting help from that guy, who was it again, Mr. Segfritur or something, must have ruffled his feathers. And seeing how similar he is to Don, of course he would be extra pissed against Don. It's Lord Siegfried. Sheesh, the mission hasn't even started, and we already got scolded. Have some tact before you act, okay? Phew. I knew this day would come sooner or later. You should all be careful from now on, okay? Why are you two birds gawking at me? Looking to get stoned? Heat, please. Don't do anything stupid now. He's already pissed enough. Fine, I got it. Oh god. It's so pissed. We have to get out of this pass as quickly as possible. This is not going to end up nicely. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be nice. Look at this picture! Look at this picture! Okay, I would say this is the perfect opportunity to make a cut. In the next part, we're going to meet some Inquisitors at 310 and continue on our path, I would say, right? Totally, we're going to continue on our path. And hopefully this time around it's going to be a bit more smoothly. Otherwise, Vergilus is seriously going to consider killing us. I'm telling you, he is going to kill us. Just say. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun in today's part. And see you next time. Until then, bye bye!